Sect leader Zuan's face was flat as he said, I can't help but wonder, what has brought you to my sect? Can it be that sect leader hasn't heard? Zhuo Fan raised a taunting eyebrow. King Cheng and I come from Tianyu and have known each other since. I owed her a clear answer since then and never got to give it yet. At the Double Dragon gathering, I came upon a realization. So I had told her that I would give her an answer half a year later. Now I have come to fulfill that promise. Sect leader Zuan squinted and turned colder on the spot. Is it love? Oh, sect leader Zuan is so wise to see it. Zhuo Fan nodded with a smile. Kui Lang at the side had to hide his chuckling. Sect leader Zuan slammed the armrest in anger and jumped to his feet. Zhuo Fan, you're a demon scheming sect disciple. If you're here on sect matters, I'm most open for discussions. But my sect has rules too. My disciples are forbidden from being friendly with demonic cultivators. Especially about fraternizing. For you to mention this to me, are you perhaps doing it to mock my sect rules? Men, seize them. Yes. Sect leader Zuan issued his order and the main hall was flooded with people from everywhere, all profound heaven disciples. Zhuo Fan sneered. Did this guy not hear about my feats at Double Dragon Gathering? When even ethereal stage experts were no match for him, what was he doing throwing small fries at him? Since so many came at a mere shell, it was obvious this was premeditated. This wasn't to capture them, but to force them to strike first. Sect leader Zhuo knew killing demon scheming sect's best disciple just from a mere offense was the worst way to do it. He had to get this disciple to make the first move, by killing mystical heaven sect's people and sealing his fate. The fact one killed their men, even in their own home, was inexcusable, making it so killing him in turn was totally justified. Not even Double Dragon Manor might get involved. This sly dog wants us killed. Zhuo Fan squinted and just stood there. Kui Lang looked calm as well, giving Zhuo Fan a look of admiration. It's all going as Steward Zhuo predicted. This old coot really wants to make us start killing. First is to lure us into a crime, then use experts to purge us for the demons we are. Thank God Steward Zhuo saw it coming, or we'd have started killing. Not so fast. Zhuo Fan shouted, Sect leader Zuan, you knew long ago why we're here. Why all the theatrics? Let's be blunt about it and talk business. Sect leader Zuan watched the two as the tide of people only surrounded them. He knew his plan fell through and waved, all of you leave. The disciples started, then receded as the tide, gone in a blink and leaving the three alone once more. You're worthy of your reputation in Tianyu Empire. To have your name echoing far and wide after Double Dragon Gathering as well, Steward Zhuo sure is something. If anyone else would have come to me with this, I'd hardly care. But Steward Zhuo, since it's you, I'm a little intrigued. What kind of business are you talking about? Zhuo Fan smiled. Sect leader Zuan, Mystical Heaven sect has lost in the Double Dragon Gathering and hardly got anything. Ha ha ha, not that much. It's pretty much the same as always. With a sharp glint in his eyes, sect leader Zuan noticed something. Zhuo Fan, where are you going with this? Nowhere, really, only considering sect leader Zuan's position. Demon Scheming Sect and Mystical Heaven Sect have always been at odds. Demon Scheming Sect now has 10,000 sacred stones to grow. Mystical Heaven Sect only got 200. 100 years from now, Demon Scheming Sect will soar while Mystical Heaven Sect will be stuck. Even if there were more Double Dragon gatherings, do you really believe you have the power to turn it around? What are the odds of something like Demon Scheming Sect's sudden rise happening again? At that time, who knows what our sect leader would do? Zhuo Fan had an evil smile on his face as he looked at Kui Lang, getting a little bit of kick out of it, right? Ha ha ha. Steward Zhuo, you have a much too kind opinion of our sect leader. When the time comes, he won't stop there, he'll make sure none of those that offended him will ever return. Right, it's you who's been in the sect for longer and got his temper. Ha ha ha. Zhuo Fan patted Kui Lang's shoulder. Kui Lang laughed as well. Sect leader Zuan's cheek twitched. Zhuo Fan, just say what you want. Let's make a deal. His face back to being serious, Zhuo Fan began. You know what I want? I got 2,000 sacred stones from the Double Dragon Gathering. almost the same amount the last spot and middle 3 sects got. If you have them and grow up fast, in the next double dragon gathering you won't fall so far behind of demon scheming sect. Sect leader Zhuan's eyes lit up. He probed, you mean you're willing to give me 2,000 sacred stones? It's not give, but trade, Zhuo Yifan squinted. We only want Qingcheng and Han Chaning, then these sacred stones are yours to do what you please with them. Quite the bargain. Sect leader Zhuan frowned, his heart filled stirred by all kinds of feelings, even as his face looked stone cold. You want me to give my disciples to demonic cultivators just for that? What do you take me? Businessman. Zhuo Yifan cut him off with a smile. You made a deal with Qingcheng the first time. Now I am the one making a deal with you. You had Qingcheng come to your sect for double dragon gathering. Now it's over, and you didn't get to win much either. And now that I come to you with a losing deal on my part, you're not going to take it? Sect leader Zhuan's beard shook as he frowned. Using disciples in a deal is not the righteous path, but seeing how you're so willing, then of the two, just one. It's either both or the deal is off. We'll just leave and won't even take them. Demonic cultivators are cruel at the core, and we want the two just so we can ease our regrets. But if the price is too high, we'd rather not take it. Breaking emotions is a road we all must take. Zhuo Yifan eyes flashed, giving sect leader Zhuan no chance to haggle. Sect leader Zhuan knows that I only have 2,000 sacred stones on me. I also only want the two girls. From the start, our chips were called, and this deal can only have two outcomes. Please, enough with the games, sect leader Zhuan. You're looking down on our sincerity. Amazing. Sect leader Zhuan was dumbstruck, but then he sighed. Men, bring Qingcheng and Chaning. Yes, one disciple outside the doors shouted and rushed to comply. Zhuo Yifan and Kui Lang nodded and grinned. It all went perfectly so far. The old coot was taken in by the sacred stones. Easing a breath, sect leader Zhuan felt stuck. He discovered that ever since Zhuo Yifan showed up, everything went his way. Being led around like this left him feeling most unsettled. Not even when talking with Ziwu would he lose so much ground. Sect leader Zhuan was glum inside, so he said, Zhuo Yifan, does Ziwu know you're giving up 2,000 sacred stones for two girls? If sect leader knew, would we have reached here? Zhuo Yifan smiled. We all know using resources on the enemy isn't good for the sect, but demonic cultivators are selfish. For our girls, we sometimes have no choice but to ignore the sect. Sect leader Zhuan nodded. Just like I thought, Ziwu has no clue about this. That's good. They came by themselves. That means they don't have demon scheming sect backing them. Even if I take the stones, then I can. Sect leader Zhuan's eyes flashed with bloodthirst as he made a sinister grin. Zhuan Xiaoyu just came out of that room and was about to go to main hall to prance around as Zhuo Yifan was at his death door. Yet he saw a disciple rushing to where the girls were held and shouted, Hey, what are you doing? Young master, the guy bowed. Young master, I am obeying sect leader's order, taking Qingcheng and Han Chaning to the main hall. What? Zhuan Xiaoyu looked at the main hall in shock. Father, what the hell are you doing?